Hello everyone, Ryan Embry here with The Sweet Spot. We are live here at the Independent Hotel Show. Rick, just had your panel done on programming at the hotel, making the hotel guest experience feel special. First off, being at the W Hotel, W being a brand, why was it important to be here at the Independent Hotel Show?
It's important for our hotel because we are part of Marriott, a huge corporate organization, right? But we're creating our own brand, and while we still have to comply with Marriott policies and programs to some degree, there is freedom within the framework. And we have a brand that we've created at the W South Beach, and to come to a show like this of independent hotels, it's super helpful. It makes me think. It helps my creative juices. And there's actually suppliers there that offer products, and I'm like going, oh, I didn't think about that. I need to contact them to maybe buy their product, and sometimes I'll just copy their product.
Yeah, 100%. You have some really unique ideas and programming over at the W South Beach. Talk about, you were talking on the panel about the term comfortable luxury, and I really thought that was interesting. When we talk about these independent hotel brands, they're trying to build their own brand, a brand within the brand, right? So what is this comfortable luxury that you were speaking about at the panel?
It evolved over time. Miami Beach is very competitive. You have classic luxury, you have eccentric luxury, you have feng shui luxury, and there's more hotels coming in. Uber luxury. The brand itself, W as a brand, we're growing up, and we are going to unconventional luxury. Our definition of unconventional, because we're not classic feng shui, our definition is comfortable luxury. It's a place where our guests feel comfortable. They can come in jeans, shorts, t-shirts, but they will still receive that luxury service.
Yeah, absolutely. In the programming, you've really simplified so that the guests can understand it. We talk all the time on this podcast about how we implement technology to help the guest experience, but you go as far as putting up a chalkboard, a manual chalkboard where you would go and write the programming so that, talk to us about the idea behind that.
A lot of it is, that's the way I am as an individual. When I get an email, when I receive a flyer at check-in, if I'm driving on the street, what catches my attention? What do I pay attention to? I notice that if there's a chalkboard, I pay attention to it. If there is a digital sign, I rarely pay attention to it. A chalkboard means to me that somebody wrote something on there today. So I want to see what they wrote. And the chalkboard at the W South Beach, it transformed my entire programming because we tried all types of mechanisms to communicate to the guests. They're not interested, but we've strategically placed this chalkboard right at the pool entrance. So whether you're going into the pool or you're coming back into the hotel, you read the chalkboard, and you will frequently see just guests sitting there just reading. Okay, what day is today? Today's Wednesday. Oh, this is happening on this day. Like today's Thursday. Thursday we have a cigar with the general manager, and that would be me. It's comfortable. Like there's no secret code, no marketing terms. It's called have a cigar with the general manager. My marketing team wanted to call it have a puff with El Jefe. Cool sounding name. But people would like, I don't know what that is, I'm not interested. But have a cigar with the general manager. You read that, if you don't like cigars, you're like, I'm gonna stay away from that. But there's so many guests that love that cigar. They're like, I'm gonna have a cigar with is this real? Because no general managers have cigars with their guests.
Well, I'm sure it gives you a really unique perspective. We always hear that tip of, you ever want to know what your guest is talking about, you go sit in your lobby and listen to their conversation. You get to have conversations with your guests in real time, get to learn about the sentiment, their stay. But you were saying a lot of the conversations don't even have to do with the hotel, but that can make for the memorable experience.
You know what, I'm so glad you brought that up. I didn't get to bring this up today, and I really wanted to. How do I know if comfortable luxury is working? I have cigars with guests every week, 10 to 20 guests. And I will always bring up, because a lot of these guests are repeat, so they've seen the transformation of our hotel. We were a W, the classic. Parties, have a good time. And so we've changed all that, where we're comfortable luxury. There's no more nightclub. We've changed all that. And so I'll explain that to one of our guests. that I'm having a cigar with. And I explain to them the branding, the chalkboard, all these different elements. And the guests will sit there and say, I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Man, for me, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is why we do it.
Right. That's
Our
it.
guests can feel it.
Yeah, yeah. Probably most gratifying piece of
It
one
is,
of the most
because it's a lot of
gratifying.
work. And
Yeah.
it's just not like just having a chalkboard and that makes us comfortable luxury.
No.
It's everything. It's the way our talent engage with the guest. It's our colors. It's the way we communicate via email. Everything is comfortable luxury.
Awesome. Well, appreciate it. Thank you for your insights today. Thank you for the conversation today. And we'll continue to keep a lookout for that comfortable luxury that you're preparing at the W South Beach.
Come and have a cigar with me.
Thank you so much, Rick. We'll talk to you next time on The Sweet Spot.